In this video, I'm about to break down a new lockdown coverage that will instantly improve your defense in Madden 23.
Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Duke back here from sportsgamers.com, and we got a very special Madden 23 video for you guys today. I'm about to break down a new defense that I've been running over the past few weeks. It's been absolutely locked down for me. We're going to be looking at the dime normal formation. You can run this out of a few books. I personally like to use either Kansas City or 4-6 playbook on defense. And you're going to want to make sure your auto flip is on, and your coaching adjustments, your zone coverage is set to match, and your zone drops are set to default. So, you could put a safety in the game at linebacker and dime. That's completely up to you. And the play we're going to be looking at is going to be the cover for Palms. So guys, I've been a big fan of match this year, and for years really, but I haven't really liked Palms this year. Up until very recently, I did not feel like Palms was an effective coverage for me, but over the past few weeks, I've had great success with it. Earlier in the year, I was running quarters, and quarters match defense, guys, that's going to be something that is really effective against bunch and tight. But I didn't like it against trips. And Palms has been really, really effective for me. And guys, as you know, if you've played online, you know what to expect when you're going up against trips. Guys that are running trips are running this double and sail play a ton where it has this quick corner out. It's so annoying to defend. And especially when people are using like route text. Now, route texts are actually, there's a lot of receivers out there with discounted route text or short end elites, and we're going to put in Adams there to mimic that because he actually does have the route tech ability. We're going to show you guys how this coverage can be super, super good at defending trip sets, especially the guys that want to run these annoying corner routes. But before I do that, just a reminder, I do free Madden 23 tip videos. I do gameplays and news on my channel. So if you're enjoying this content, do me a favor, subscribe, smash that like button, comment on the video. All that stuff does help me out as a content creator. So this Palms coverage is just so nice because it's going to allow you to defend these corner routes really, really well. The reason why I do not like quarters this year against trips is it just does not defend the corner routes well. The way quarters is designed is not ideal for defending trips. However, the nice thing about Palms is it's going to box these corner routes up. So the way Palms works, guys, is pretty simple. Now, again, you need to have your coaching adjustments set to match for this to work properly. But basically, you see that the receiver on the outside, Hollins, he's basically going to be played by Jackson in this deep zone. Jackson is essentially going to be on man-to-man coverage on him. So just to quick snap this real quick, you see Hollins, he can be on an in route, and, he's going to get played man-to-man, by the outside corner. You could even, just to put him on like an out route, right? Put him on an out route. A smart route out route, he's going to get played as if he's in man-to-man pretty much regardless. So we can take away that receiver with the outside corner. Now, what a lot of players will do this year is just go ahead and streak this outside receiver and, just let the corner out work. Whether, they keep this guy in an in route, maybe put him on a flat, whatever the case may be. But a lot of people are going to streak this outside player to allow that corner route to Adams to get open, because if you streak this guy, the streak will clear out deep zones, and that actually is a way you can beat quarters. But, you'll notice that in this video, Palms does a perfect job of defending this. So let's just take a look here at how this works. You see how the safety, he matches that corner out, and we actually get a pick. For YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive ebooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sports Gamers Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our ebooks, all of our Madden Vault tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at sportsgamers.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments. Now, something I wanted to mention that I kind of already briefly did say is that you'll notice that I'm going to do that again after I show you the replay. Adam's ability doesn't even work. So his route tech, and this could it'd be the same thing on short end, it does not work. And as you guys can see here, he jumps that route for the pick. Now, I want to just do that again and break down exactly the coverage responsibilities on this play against this type of concept a lot of people use. So we'll do a few different variations, but right now we're just going to do a streak. So I want you guys to notice again what happens. Again, here's our defense. And in a game situation, I would recommend you using the 3-rec hook zone when you're in this defense. And obviously, I'd have a good D-line because your forward down line is what you're relying on to get pressure when you run this defense. And I just hang out over the middle of the field yourself. But again, look, I'm not even clicking. I was going to say picking. I'm not clicking onto my DB, and he's able to make that pick. I would recommend like pick artists all over your secondary, obviously. But look, again, Adam's ability does not light up. So the way this coverage works is essentially, guys, look, we have the outside receiver. He's responsible by the deep zone on the outside. He's going to be manned up basically regardless. Now, in a situation with the corner route, our deep zone on that side of the field, the safety, the quarter deep zone, he's going to take him as if he's in man. And then the quarter flat is going to be on the slot who actually ran the in route here. And I'm just hanging out over the middle. Now, this coverage is super nice because on the tight end side against trips, you'll notice we have a corner flat concept over here that does not work at all. Because, again, look, our quarter flat, he takes away the running back, and then our deep zone matches onto the corner route by the tight end. There's nothing open. I can just sit over the middle of the field. I almost have nothing to do here. Now, the thing that a lot of players do online is they're going to do like a flat with the streak, right? Something like this. Again, I can just hang out over the middle of the field, and you'll see the same kind of thing happens here. Everybody is matched up, and once again, I've gotten a pick pretty much every time. So it doesn't matter what the offense does to the outside receiver, whether they streak him, leave him on the in route. It doesn't matter what they do to the slot receiver. They could leave him on the in route, drag him, flat him. It does not matter. These rules are still going to apply. I feel like over the last few weeks in playing against trips that this has just played way better than it did early in the year. Earlier in the year, these matching principles weren't even reliable, right? They did not work the same way. You guys could even see here, I could literally just put this kind of smoke screen and streak this guy, and just changing up the way I'm trying to get the corner route open, and you're going to see that still this is guarded extremely well. Take a look. Again, look, nothing is open. Regardless of the routes concept I'm using offensively to try to get this corner route open, Palms is covering it perfectly. So this time I kind of changed up who was in the flat and who was going deep, right? I put the slot on the streak to try to be the clear out. And then I put the outside receiver on the smoke screen to try to have someone in the flat. Thinking maybe this, could be a way we could confuse the coverage. But obviously, once again, no, it did not work. Assignments and our matching principles stayed solid, and we get the pick. I just want to go over a few other things about this coverage against trips. Obviously, you see that the quarter flat over here, he's supposed to pick up the first guy heading to the flat, which in this case would be the running back. And then if they had the corner out to the tight end, this deep zone would pick him up. Waller, they could send him over the middle of the field. Sometimes you see people try to do things like, this, where they have like maybe a slant, something to the tight end over the middle of the field. Obviously different hot routes, but point remains the same. And I just want to show you guys how something like that would work if they started to send their tight end over the middle of the field instead of having like a corner route to the tight end. So something more over the middle of the field, and this is how that would work. So in a situation like this, you guys can see, once again, it is perfect defense. So I want to break down how genius that coverage just really did play. So still, we did have the streak get taken away man-to-man. Again, that outside receiver is basically man-to-man no matter what, with that outside corner in the quarter deep zone when we have our match coverage on, and that corner round is basically getting played man-to-man by that safety. But what was really unique here is you saw earlier in the video that basically our quarter flat zone on the left of the screen was taking the slot receiver no matter what. Well, in this situation, he did guard him initially, but then he bailed because he knew that we had the two players on the on the right of the screen. They had nobody to guard, right? Because the tight end was coming over the middle. The running back did not go out on a route, so he bailed and let them pick up the slant. And that basically allowed our safety to take the tight end basically over the middle of the field, regardless, right? So now you're noticing that the safety is man-to-man basically on the tight end. Now he did get beat there. He just wasn't fast enough to keep up with Waller. But with a faster safety that's going to match onto your tight end, that's not anything we can worry about. And then as the user, we can kind of help out. Like I was kind of just sitting in no man's land. But if you notice that the tight end was going to beat the player, we could have just guarded that ourselves. And again, nothing's open. Look, again, the corner out is taken away very well. So I would highly recommend you guys get into the lab. Look at this Palms defense. I really, really like Palms out of Dime Normal. You guys have noticed I posted some good blitzes and stuff from Dime Normal. Dime Normal is really nice. You can also find Palms and some others like Big Nickel over G. Personally, not a fan of Big Nickel over G myself. I don't like that formation that much this year, but it is in there. They do have that coverage in there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tip video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Until next time, it's Duke, and